See if anybody joins. See how well this outdoor live works. YTPC. Oh. We got Andy on Messenger. See if he notices the live going on. Oh. Stuff keeps falling. So, this beautiful creation from Andy is what I will be smoking. Still letting what I'm going to be smoking dry out, which is, come on, out the jar. Some of the Sir English from that I made for Hobbit of the Shire. Already got cut up. Yes, I am, Reed. Just for a short time, though. This is where I cut the coins off of. They're still a little damp, so I'm letting them dry out here in the sun and a little bit of breeze. I do have my dogs out with me, so I might be yelling at them occasionally. Heads up. I'm missing one already. Daisy, come! But cut up into these nice, pretty little rings. So what have you been up to, Reed? Having any fun? Oh, as I took my phone over. Not using my rat or holder setup that I usually do. So, it's kind of nice being back in the land of internet. I'm thinking I should have cut more up. Nice little file. It's not going to be near enough to fill this pipe. That's okay. I continue to dry out a little bit more. Yeah, I got a lot of binging to catch up on. Still notice you didn't make any videos, and I did see some pictures on Facebook of your shop birthday, all the cigars and whatnot. That's pretty cool. Pretty jealous. And not bring a lighter out with me. I will be right back. Daisy, come! Yeah, a bit jealousy was going on. Might have to cut this live short. I'm missing a dog. I'm not set up to do the live so well out or videos outside yet. It's not the land of frozenness anymore. Yeah, it'll work. Got it propped up on my barbecue right now, which I plan on using tonight. Oh, got somebody else here. What, use the barbecue? Yeah. Can't wait. Had some good food at a restaurant last night. Smoky Mo! Good to see you. Enjoying sunshine and no wind and rain. Now what do I do with my tamper? Just because you weren't here, Jimmy? Yeah, gives it. Smoking. Some twist. Yep, that's where I'm at, front porch. It's glorious out. Come on, dogs. Tim, what's up? It. About to find out once I can fully get this lit. I'll let you know. No, it wasn't the mask from the freezer. This is the one for Hobbit of the Shire that won the GAW. A good bit of Burley. Virginia's. I don't think I had any Oriental for this one. I don't have my book with me. Latakia, Dark Fired. Pretty tasty. Just by guessing, it's probably 65 degrees here. About 5 mile an hour wind. And it's downright comfortable. This pipe from Andy smokes like a dream. Ooh, Louisiana Red. I'm jealous of that one. Used this last night for a bowl of the stove that I made for Max Wolf Northwest. Oh, that was good. Come on, light. Come on, dogs! Maybe I shouldn't have brought the dogs out while I was doing this live so you guys didn't have to hear me yelling and whistling all the time. But it is definitely nice to be home for a few days before I head back out. Got a little bit of hunting and tracking down and stuff to bring back out with me because, well, being so remote, it's not so easy to get, but so got a lot of binge watching to do, catch up on videos. Yeah, I'm taking some pipes and backy. We'll talk to you later, Reed. I'm definitely taking some with me this time. Even though I don't like smoking up the equipment. But we got one operator that smokes cheap, heavy on the cheap cigars. So, and he's nonstop. So at least I'll make some better smelling smoke than he does. Come on. What's this button do? Playing with the lives. There's more buttons. No, nothing wrong with budget sticks. And they're backwoods honeys, so they actually smell pretty decent. Uh-oh, I've got a bunch of stuff up on my screen and I don't know how to make it go away. But been demoing some hangers from 1942. That's a bit of a task. See, now they've been up for so long. They were built back. He says he's tried all the backwoods, but the honeys are his favorite. He's like 66 or 67. He's an old dude. He's set in his ways. He's not going to change. But bringing down hangers from the early 40s that have withstanded the test of time thus far is a little bit interesting. Definitely not going as quickly as we were hoping. Yes, he does. And he'll let you know, too. He's funny as hell. And then, what else are we working on out there that I can actually talk about? Yeah, it's all 8x12, clear dug fir, just stacked on top of each other. The trusses are, what were they, 192 feet across. The hangers are like 400 and some foot deep. Hangers, or the trusses themselves are right around 35,000 pounds a piece. And they're stacked deep. That first gable truss was double the thickness. I think it was 8 or 9 8x12s wide on the bottom. Of course, 12 up, 8 across. So yeah, it was a big old massive frickin' truss to bring down. And then the other ones are a little bit on the lighter side, but they're right at the limits of the old truck crane we're using to bring it down. It's been a lot of fun out there so far. We've had really good weather, luckily. So, the last 2 days they were a bit breezy and a bit wet, but just normal island life out on the end of the Aleutian chain. You never know what the weather's going to bring. My plane took off in 50 knots, so what, 35, 40 mile an hour headwinds, get off island. We were taking bets whether the plane was actually going to land or just circle the island and leave. So that was interesting. I don't have any tobacco left, as you guys know, so I can't make anything for you guys while I'm home, but definitely talk about it. See what all I need to order up come fall. I've got a pretty good idea what I'm going to order. I'm going to get sunburned while I'm home. So you guys discovered any new blends? Anything that you tried that suggest for me to order up so I can have sitting once I get home, by chance? I don't know who's left. I know, pretty sure Jimmy's still here. No Reed left, so it's you and Tim. If I had to guess, I wish there was a button on here that told me who was watching and who wasn't. Oh, that don't do nothing. Oh, we had somebody else join in. Oh, you're fine, Tim. I was just rambling, saying wish knew who was. There's a thing on the side or something that would tell me who was actually with us right now, so I could talk directly to him. Weird like that. Hey, we Yellow Jackets are out. Joy. But you guys discover any new blinds? Hi, Desert Piper. What's up? It's glad to be back. Be able to get back in tune with some of you guys. Mac Baron Gold, Denmark. Pretty good. Other same old stuff. Mac Baron Gold, is that just a Virginia? Germain's Brown Flake. I have yet to try any Germain's, Tim. I'm going to have to do a trade with you so I can get some. Oh, Tim, did your dad try that twist that I sent yet? I haven't searched through all the videos I've missed yet, see if he's tried it or not. Oh, the dandelion crop is getting deep this year. I know one thing I'll be doing while I'm home. Burley, Virginia, Cavendish. Top to 20. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Well, Tim, let him know. I think it's ready to smoke, because this is smoking fantastic right now. I'm smoking the same thing. Be interested to see his opinion, and if you can get him to share a little bit, which I'm sure you can. Give it a try. Only one thing I'm not so happy about with being home is I'm back on allergy meds, because cool, thank you, but back on the allergy meds every day kind of sucks to dry me back out, because I don't know what it is up here I'm so allergic to, but I am. Forecast was calling for maybe a little bit of rain, but they don't look like rain clouds. They just look like clouds. And it's definitely comfortable out. Very enjoyable. Some of my homemade, of course. No, you guys don't dip. I tried watching one of your videos earlier, but on the cigars, but couldn't get it to go through. I've seen a lot on Facebook where you've been smoking a lot of cigars, though, Tim. I need to get back into the cigar game. I've got one, I think I have 6 or 7 that's been in the humidor for a while. Smoking Fireman, Cody, what's up? Very enjoyable day. Still got a lot to do while I'm home, but so Cody, have you got a chance to try any more of them samples? Work? Going well, not as well as we'd hope, but we've had really good luck the last 2 seasons, so something was bound to go wrong eventually. 2 of our projects are doing really well. Very nice, Tim. But 2 of our projects that I'm not allowed to talk about, they're doing very well. Our hanger projects are doing decent enough, just not quite up to the standard we'd want at this point. But when you're tearing down hangers from the early 40s that don't want to come down, bound to happen. The Pirate, oh, the cake. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Number 2 was the Stove, right? That I was smoking some of that earlier, and yes, it's very good. Cake. So that must have been the Pirate. Sort of mislabeled that one. It should have been Pirate Plug, not Cake, but now I'm trying to remember what all I sent out. I know it was the 3 twists that I made for Phil. The Stove, the Unstoved, and the Virginia and Burleys with a bit of extra dark fired. And then some Pirate Cake, or Pirate Plug. And then the Hobbit's Twist, which is what I'm smoking right now. Shoot, it's been long enough now since I set that out. I'm gonna have to look at my book, see what I sent. I do have a decent amount of all of those left, so if you want more, let me know. Shoot me an email or hit me up on Instagram, and we'll do some more sending back and forth while I'm in town. Then I'll have some good stuff sitting and waiting for when I get back again, which who knows when that'll be. Surprised I'm home this early, but we got a decent sized crew this year, so we can actually get rotations going. I turned the camera around right now, but you guys wouldn't be able to see this too far out, but I got 2 bald eagles flying out across and doing their mid-air dance, doing the mating thing. It seems a little late in the season for that, but it's kind of cool to watch. I did this live just to kind of see what was going on and whatnot. Like usual, I don't know what I'm going to talk about or whatnot. Kind of hoping to rely on y'all, but being this time of day and being a Wednesday, kind of figured we wouldn't get very many folks in on it. Just sitting outside enjoying this, enjoying the sunshine, lack of wind, lack of rain. I do have quite a bit of Nicotiana rustica or whatever wild tobacco left. Trying to figure out something to blend that with. Just add such a strange flavor. It's not a bad flavor, it's like black licorice, anise kind of thing. Come on, dogs! Doesn't really, it goes all right in English. Blends, but it's definitely not one that you smoke on its own. It's just too high octane, the nicotine. I have wrote down a few new blends that are going to come into play come fall. I'm going to try out. Just see what happens. I did get a big order in from a fellow Alaskan. I think I talked about it in my last video. Ended up filling up 16 mason jars with some pretty good aged stuff. The stuff he didn't care for. He's out of Anchorage. I haven't got to meet him yet because I haven't spent enough time in Anchorage to track him down. Be in Anchorage for an hour tops, going between flights, kind of thing. I think I actually hit the dry time right on this. Smoking down to some nice light gray ash. Still trying to get this pipe broke in. I only loaded it really to there by the time I got my char and tamp light done and whatnot and got it compacted to where it should be. And that was 3 good sized coins. What we got going? So, Tim, since you're getting back on the hard cigar kick, maybe you can help me figure out some that I should grab up. I've been looking at what you've been posting on Facebook and Insta. Some of them are looking, well, they're all looking really good, but I haven't played the cigar game in, shoot, 3-4 years. Incoming call from Texas. I think I'm going to leave that one be. I can leave a voicemail. I don't know anybody in Texas besides Josh Allen, and I don't know if he has my phone number. He might. But what are you doing, little dog? Oh, come on. Wish the chat stayed up longer. Really enjoyed the Undercrown and Rocky Patel. Huh. I'll have to look into it. See if my membership's still active on the couple cigar sites I used to order from all the time. Before I got heavy into the pipe smoking. Hey. No. There's somebody driving by, Tard. That would be my black lab you were hearing barking. Or starting to. Be right back. I got one cigar. I don't remember if it's labeled or not. Maybe you can help me identify it, Tim. You're still really... So it's an Obsidian. But other than that, I don't know nothing about it. It's a good sized stick. Up against the Zippo. It smells fantastic. The other ones I know about, but this one was gifted to me, and I just don't know anything about Obsidians, and doesn't have anything else on it. Or maybe you can lead me in a direction that I can look up something on it. Oh, either people are losing and coming back, or back up to 2. We were down to 1 for a little bit. Oh, that's more than I knew, Tim. Robusto size. I know it won't fit in my cigar cutter, so it's one of them ones that I'll V-cut with my pocket knife, but it smells tasty. I was gonna save that one for end of season. Celebration smoke kind of thing. Well, not sure what else to talk about. Usually I have a big old tray of tobacco or something in front of me that I can show and talk about, and stuff I actually know to talk about, but right now I don't really have that. Just ramblings at this point, and I haven't done anything cool since I got home, so I don't have anything to talk about there. I know I gotta move a bunch of rig around and finish a kennel for the hounds, but probably get some fishing in while I'm in town. Maybe go get all my tags up, whatnot, licenses. Sitting has a dark domain. Okay, so that sounds really good. There's definitely a creamy, almost chocolatey smell, which is probably going to be the coffee espresso. Just smelling it. It smells really good. I don't get any of the peppery from smelling it, but that could be something that only comes from when it smokes. So a 54 ring, I'm assuming that's what that 54 is. Okay. Hey, we're up to 4 visitors. Cool. Who's all back there lurking? Want to hear from you. Let's talk. Tim's schooling me on cigars. There's definitely creamy chocolatey to it. I wonder. Well, it'd fit perfectly if I wanted to smoke it out of this pipe. Just for shits and grins. Piping artist Steph. How are you today? I've watched 1 or 2 of your videos. I haven't gotten very deep into your channel yet, but you do some pretty cool stuff. I can say that much at least. Oh. You're very welcome, and I'm just splendid today. I mean, not out. I'm back on mainland for R&R from work. It's not very windy, it's not raining, the sun is shining, so I'm happy. Able to sit outside and enjoy a pipe. Don't have to worry about getting blown away or too sopping wet. Set that down for a bit. Okay, good to hear from you, Tim. Hopefully everything goes well at your doctor's appointment. Wishing you the best luck. I know you've been having some problems. Thank you. This is an Andy Everett custom maple, I think is what it was, with a oak shank. It was actually one I wasn't expecting. He made me a Churchwarden sitter, and this was in the box. I will, Tim. Thank you very much for the offer. I will be sending you some stuff as well, so I'll be sure to get your address. Still trying to get this pipe broke in. But I'm really liking this pipe. It's a long smoker too. It's big old deep chamber. Nice width to it. And Andy knows I like sitters, so I mean, it sits beautifully. Smoking. For the y'all that weren't here before, some of the decided to dub it Sir English, which is not as Englishy as I thought it was going to be, but it's still good. But just a relaxing Wednesday afternoon, which is going to turn into more of a hard work evening because I've been lazy and haven't been doing probably what I should be doing at this point, but it's only my second day on mainland, so I'm going to enjoy it. What's up? Stupid phone. I do smoke it all. And yes, I am alive. Pipehead, Oregon is with us. And Steph, I work remote for an environmental company doing deconstruction and reconstruction on a little itty bitty island called Shemya, which is at the end of the Aleutian chain of Alaska. It's the second to last one before it turns into Russia. It's 2 miles wide, 4 miles long. Right now we're working on bringing down 4 hangars from the early 40s that are about 200 foot wide by 400 foot long. And a couple other projects that are classified that I'm not allowed to talk about on social media or the internet. So, but that little itty bitty island's about 1,500 miles due west of Anchorage, Alaska. So, it's windy and it's rainy all the time. But we've been lucky. It's always been windy, but we've had quite a few nice days. Scroll down. Yes, I work part of the year, and the rest I pretty much sit around and play with tobacco. Or travel lower 48 and whatnot. Oh, you lived in Peters Creek? Awesome. That's some beautiful country. I'm in North Pole, Alaska, in case you were wondering. That's home base for me. And yes, the people here in Alaska are the most giving, most helpful folks you'll ever meet. It's amazing. If I need a hand with anything, I've had people drive by and see that needing a hand and just stop in and be like, "Hey, you need help moving that real quick?" Well, yes, I do. Thank you. Taking your kids to North Pole. I have some interesting stories on that. My father-in-law, we actually lived up here for a while. And because of that, he believed in Santa Claus till he was like 17. So he said it was about the worst thing his parents could have ever done, but the best thing at the same time. And all my friends, because I moved up here about 4 years ago, giving me, because I'm not the tallest, but uh, always asking me if I'm got a job working for Santa Claus, and I always tell them no, I didn't meet the shortness requirement to be an elf. I was too tall. But it is definitely Christmas here, 365 days a year. We've got candy cane light poles. We've got the Santa Claus house, which they just refurbed, make it bigger. It's a giant tourist trap essentially, but it's kind of neat having it just down the road. I'm within like 2-3 miles. So the way we're in a barracks, so the way it's set up, I have my own room, and then the room next to us, and we have an adjoining bathroom. So I have my own space. My roommate or my wallmate has his own space, but we do have a shared shower and toilet. It's not bad. It's pretty easy or pretty nice living. There's definitely worse camps out there where you got 4 guys bunked in a room and a shower for 20 people, kind of thing, where there's 3 or 4 stalls and then the last stall on the end is the shower. It could definitely be a lot worse. It's pretty cake out there on island. Yes, mini fridge for beer. And all I took out there was snus, all my homemade stuff, just to get me through. I'm probably going to take some cheap pipes out with me. And my wife's doing wonderful. She's got a job on the army base here in town, and she's enjoying it a lot. Just maintenance generally, lawn care, stuff like that, keeping the base pretty. Or they call it post out here. Um, which is it's only like a 10-minute commute to work. Oh, missed it. Any kiddos? No kiddos for us. We just got 4-legged furry ones at this point. And yeah, we're the way we live. We're pretty close to military, but we do keep the central uh, homestead. But we bounce around for work a lot. She works up on the North Slope during the winters a lot, and I work out remote all summer. And yes, where I'm working is a military base, or air station, I should say. It's Erickson Air Station. But it's all civilian ran for the most part. There's very, very few Air Force out there at any given time. At most, there might be 10 or 15 military out there at all times, and 200 civilians keeping the island going, and then us with our subcontractors and our crew. The island might get up to 250, maybe. But it's mostly contractors out there. CFSI is the main contractor on island, which does all the caretaking and keeping the buildings up and going, all the food and whatnot. It's one general eating area, the mess hall, 3 meals a day kind of thing. Well, we might get that rain. It's starting to darken up a little bit. Clouds rolling in from the south. But it was pretty... Sounds great, Steph. Thank you. I will enjoy, as I always do. Be sure to enjoy your next available smoke, and it'd be awesome to be able to get a meetup if you guys do travel north. Show you some secrets up here, some secret hidey holes with some just pure and utter beauty. No, my wife doesn't go with me to work. I missed that one. But one of us is always at home because we've got the dogs. So when she's up on the slope working, which is Prudhoe Bay, Alpine, Kaparick, wherever she's stationed at for work, I'm at home. And while I'm out at work, remote, whether it be Shimia or out in the bush, she's at home working in town. She's through the local 942 Laborers Union, which the insurance is amazing. And then I'm just through a construction company called Bryce Environmental Services. So we work for 2 different entities. But me and my wife can't work together either. Heck, we can't hardly work out together without getting into a headbutt match. So usually between mid-October and January, we're both off. So we've got those solid few months together, which are either here at the house or we go down to the lower 48, where we're northwest Montana and North Dakota, where our family's at. And then she goes to work January through late February, early March, and then we got March through April together, solid. Then I go out to work and I get these little bits of R&R back. Then we start the process all over again. Like right now, she's at work, out on post. But it's just a 8-hour-a-day job. It's not anything crazy. Get the evenings together, get the mornings together. it works out well. We've always said we'll do this kind of work till we can't no more, and then we'll both have in-town work. Yeah, no, it's North Dakota where the big oil boom's happening. Where all my family's originally from, Watford City, where my grandpa still lives. It used to be just blank and you miss it, you're through the town kind of thing, and now they're working on their third or fourth bypass around Watford. It's just blown up huge. My brother, he's down, brother and sister-in-law and their 4 kids. They're in Garrison, North Dakota, which didn't really get affected by the boom, besides people living there because it's close to some of the rigs and whatnot. But he's made a killing selling campers out of there. This one's about done. Boy, I love the way this stuff smokes down. Work out there and trying to make some money. From what I understand, if you really want to make money in oil right now, either Texas or actually Sydney, Montana, they're still doing some pretty crazy, be able to make some crazy good money. I've got a buddy out of Sydney right now. We've got 2 out of Watford that are still doing really well. I'm trying to think where Sean's out of. Depending on what you do in the oil industry is where you want to go. There's still crazy work out of Prudhoe and Dead Horse area, or Alpine, Kuparuk. But it all depends on what part of you want to be a part of. If you want to be part of seismic, you want to go out of Kuparuk off the slope, but that has some brutal working conditions. Yeah, this pipe's done. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but the crazy fine that comes out of it. Oh, there's still something smokable down there. Just needs a stir. Maybe it doesn't want to smoke. I always hate that bottom of the bowl. You'll see me here and there. Yep, time to time, but don't be bashful. Go ahead and grab my email. Find me on Boxer. Email, hit and miss. Best way, find me on Facebook if you got one. Facebook Messenger is about the only thing that works flawlessly out there and uses the least amount of data to send messages back and forth and keep in touch. Granted, working the hours and whatnot, working, not always have the time to actually message people. Hey, none of that. Come on. Come here. But I think Good to see you, man. I will keep it safe. I think I'm gonna take off for a while. Probably maybe do another live tomorrow. Maybe more evening time. Be able to talk to some more of you guys. Till then, keep it smoky. Enjoy. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.